And we want you to share from your heart, share from your own experience, and that's to say. So the invitation is to really deeply listen to each other. And play and doodle and draw. So, the most important thing is sharing some stories. Here's what we want you to do. Let your imagination go back, and it could be very recent. It could be a story in the last couple months. Recall a time that you felt a sense of belonging and membership in this community. What helped, what happened, what worked, what gave you the feeling of belonging. That's it. But it's your story to tell. Just tell it from your heart. Somebody at the table will start. Don't take a lot of time about who's going to go first, because everyone's going to get a turn. On your mark, get set. I'm going to... All right. Enjoy each other. Begin. So my boyfriend Jack is going to summarize what he's heard so far. Now let's see if there's
an age-friendly community center would be, we got a smattering, we got a hint of the ideas that you already have here about things you could do, would like to do, and likely already have the capacity to do. So there's lots of people here who have sung, have danced, have made music in a park, and would love to do it again. In small groups, in big groups, there's an infinite possibility there but around music as a theme and the kinds of possibilities. Lots of people here are paying attention to their health, so they're spending some time walking and doing exercises. It would be very helpful to be able to do that in little groups and so on, a little bit organized with the kind of equipment that would be very helpful. Entirely possible. Everybody's got broken stuff and stuff that needs repair and stuff that they're not using that could be recycled if we had a place. So the fix-it cafe, the repair cafe, the mobile, but it also needs a place, a time. And then people could offer their skills, their capacities, their knowledge, and we already heard there's lots of that here. So people could help each other, and this is the Free Times Cafe. This is where you bring your stuff and do it. We noticed that many of us, too many of us, are getting scammed all the time. And sharing information on how to prevent it, when we get caught, how to get out of it or how to manage it, really, really helpful. So scam avoidance, scam management, whatever that is. There are youth and us who would like to be able to help somebody to read, to tutor, or to be read to, or to read together. So we could have tutoring clubs, homework clubs, reading with kids, with elders, with each other. But it would be wonderful if that, and there's every reason it could be done intergenerationally so that the stories get shared back and forth and it's not just one way. We know that right here in the community, right here, there's stage equipment, there's theater equipment that's not being used, there's a pool that's not being used. And you know, why not? We have vegetable carvers, ready, willing, and able, starting today to help you, you know. And not only is that a wonderful thing to learn and to eat and to enjoy, but also a metaphor for the kind of capacity that's already here in the community, right here, when we notice. But we got to get together in order to notice. Gardening. There are many gardeners here. There are people who just want to get their hands and feet in the dirt, and I think there are master gardeners. And we could help each other. We could have a community garden. We could do all kinds of things, and it could be for pure enjoyment because we want the hummingbirds to come, but we could be eating it as well. There are a whole range of intergenerational activities that actually we need to do. And things like some young people with computer and other skills and video skills might well want to capture our stories and make them into books and little movies and learn about each other's stories and history. Be great for all of us. They'd learn our stories and we'd learn about them and what matters. And then there's the whole skills exchange, which began to happen here almost, bubbling around. But you got to know what people can do and want to do and are willing to do. So there need to be places and times we can gather and notice those capacities in the community. I think that's a snapshot of what we were able to glean from your conversations, and there's more. I think we went to every table. There's more. That's just the beginning. But this capacity exists now. There was a question in the beginning, does it have to be realistic? Is there anything there that's not realistic? It's all possible. Now it's going to take work. It's going to take, effort from all of us and many of us in many different ways. But there's nothing impossible. So,
Music therapy.
music therapy, sure.
So building some energy around what people are excited about, individually and collectively.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, board games. Sorry, you're right.
Thank you.
I had it and then I forgot it.
You mentioned there's dominoes, bingo, there's other kinds of games that people.
Not always bingo.
Exactly. Exactly. What I was going to say is, I'll bet.